Black Mirror Season 5 is here with a stack of Easter eggs and shared universe connections to many previous episodes including San Junipero, 15 Million Merits, Bandersnatch and White Christmas. Yippee-ki-yay movie lovers, I'm Jan and today I'm revealing all the crucial details you might have missed in the 5th season and my theory on how all the episodes connect together. Obviously Black Mirror spoilers ahead, so take care. The Striking Vipers episode examines what happens when two old college friends, Danny and Carl, reconnect later in life. When Carl buys Danny the new Striking Vipers X video game, as Danny goes to open the box with the VR add-on, we can see that it's manufactured by TCK Systems. TCK is the neural technology company responsible for the simulated reality tech in San Junipero, and is also the company which conducted medical experiments out of St. Juniper's Hospital in the Black Museum episode. The way that the Striking Viper X game emulates physical sensations means it could also be linked to another piece of TCK tech, the sympathetic diagnoser that Dr. Peter Dawson used to experience his subjects' pain and pleasure in Black Museum.
Turns out we haven't discovered how to share knowledge,
but physical sensations.
Bingo.
Now, even though Carl and Danny experience the pain from the sensations in the game, there isn't any lasting physical effect on them or their game characters.
Don't worry, it resets. No harm done.
It's very similar to how whoever wears the sympathetic diagnoser doesn't suffer any lasting injury either.
Any nutsier shit? Hector felt the burn, but took no damage at all. All of the experience, none of the physical cost.
And there's even a parallel to how Carl feels as a woman when he's in the game with how Dr. Lawson experienced both male and female orgasms when he used the sympathetic diagnoser with his girlfriend.
How does it feel, being in a woman's body?
Like, one's a guitar solo, the other is a whole orchestra.
The Striking Vipers game also gets referenced in the Rachel, Jack and Ashley 2 episode of Season 5. During a news report about Ashley O's coma, a ticker on screen mentions that Saito Gameu's shares have jumped after the release of Striking Vipers. Saito Gameu is the company first seen in the playtest episode, which hired Cooper Redfield as a video game tester, and their work on augmented reality games ties back clearly to Striking Vipers X.
What we're working on is an interactive augmented reality system.
Like VR?
More like layers on top of reality.
The little round headpiece that Danny and Carl wear to play Striking Vipers isn't totally dissimilar to the mushroom that Saito Gameu implanted in Cooper either. That mushroom malfunctioned though, leading to Cooper's death, and it looks like that tech from playtest may have been replaced with the little button that Danny and Carl use in Striking Vipers. That little disc made by TCK for Striking Vipers X may also be a version of the devices used in San Junipero. And the way Striking Vipers X brings old friends Danny and Carl back together in an unconventional way may also fulfill the Edge magazine headline in playtest that TCK would turn nostalgia into a game. It's a humorous moment when the Ashley 2 doll has her 4% brain limiter erased and the full unfiltered consciousness of Ashley O is unleashed. And we next learn that the little doll actually has an entire digital copy of Ashley's mind. This isn't the first time we've seen consciousness replicated on Black Mirror, and Ashley 2 may be an early form of the cookie technology we see in White Christmas, where Greta has her mind copied into a cookie so it can perform her household chores. In fact, the robot believes she is a real version of Ashley, much like Greta's cookie did too.
You're really Ashley O?
Yeah, of course I am.
Really?
Well, okay, a synaptic snapshot of me if you want to get technical about it, but yeah.
The way Ashley argues over whether Ashley 2 is really an individual character is an early indicator of how cookies in other Black Mirror episodes are treated as slaves without any rights and are even horrendously tortured.
Most people would say, she's only made a code, she's not real, her.
I can't believe there's two of you.
That thing isn't all of me. I'm all of me.
That issue was later addressed in the Hated in the Nation episode, where a news ticker announced that cookies have been declared to have human rights. The drugs that Ashley O's aunt and managers give her to keep her docile and stop her from acting up could be what's in the compliance drink that the contestants on Hot Shots in the 15 Million Merits episode are made to drink before going on stage.
Compliance?
No thanks.
Yes, thanks. It's compulsory for all contestants.
And Abby Khan's song, Anyone Who Knows What Love Is, which she sings on Hot Shots, pops up during the exclusive report on Ashley O to demonstrate how her aunt and managers are using voice mimicry software to vocalise Ashley's voice recordings into brand new songs. And after Ashley is deliberately poisoned by her aunt, USN reports that she's been rushed to St. Juniper's ICU. St. Juniper's has come up a few times in Black Mirror. It's the hospital from Black Museum where Rollo Haynes used to work. And in Bandersnatch, Stefan visits a different Dr. Haynes at the St. Juniper's medical facility. The name St. Juniper also likely links back to the fan favourite episode San Junipero, which fittingly for Ashley's story features people who are dead in the real world while they're alive in their own virtual reality. Earlier in the episode, an eerily familiar ad plays on the TV in Rachel and Jack's bedroom.
Live. Breathe. Smell.
Live. Breathe. Smell.
Willow Grain were the manufacturers of the memory recording neural implants that featured in the entire history of You, and which allowed people to replay memories either on screens or in front of their own eyes.
Because memory is for living.
Because memory is for living.
After the ad, the Funtertainment Daily Show comes on, and the host mentions a Sea of Tranquility reboot. Sea of Tranquility is the Black Mirror Universe HBO show that was mentioned in the very first episode of the series, The National Anthem.
Noel won an Emmy for his effects work on that HBO Moon Western thing, Sea of Tranquility.
And cosplayer fans of that TV show also appeared in the Nosedive episode of Season 3. The Funtertainment presenter also talks about Tusk making a boo-boo on a British TV show, and a scene taken directly from the Hated in the Nation episode appears on the TV screen. In that scene, the rapper Tusk went on a rant and insulted a young fan of his on the programme, and this news report suggests that both Black Mirror episodes probably take place around the same time. The USN news tickers in the Ashley 2 episode also help establish where the events may occur in relation to other Black Mirror episodes. For example, one headline reads, "Museum owner's body found in smoking ruins," referring to the end of the Black Museum episode where Rollo Haynes and his museum were burned down. Another ticker announces an architect has been arrested on multiple murder charges. This likely relates to Mia Nolan, the architect from the Crocodile episode, who is about to be apprehended by police at the end of that story. Colin Richman, the game programmer played by Will Poulter in Bandersnatch, also gets a shout out in the name of Rachel's school, Rittman High. As for Smithereens, well, it's absolutely loaded with Easter eggs and references to other Black Mirror episodes. If we examine the rideshare app's map on Chris's phone more closely, we can see that the Smithereen UK office is located near Fence's Pizza, which previously appeared in the episodes USS Callister and Crocodile.
Welcome to Fence's Pizza. Your pizza is ready for collection.
And there's an empty Fence's Pizza box at Chris's house when the police visit to investigate. Back on the map of locations, near Smithereens' UK office is the Medina Plaza Hotel, which is where a Fence's Pizza driverless vehicle was involved in an accident in the Crocodile episode. Black Mirror's bank, National Allied, also has a branch nearby, and the bank has appeared previously in both Shut Up and Dance and Playtest. And appropriately enough, the video game company Saito Gameu has an arcade nearby. Other location Easter eggs in the area include Blesto Park, a reference to actress Alice Eve's character Naomi Blesto from Nosedive; Redfield Theatre, a nod to actor Wyatt Russell's character Cooper Redfield from Playtest. There's a Dawson Burger Bar, a reference to Dr. Peter Dawson from Black Museum. Numerous characters from Men Against Fire also get a shout out. There's Artelier Arquette, a nod to the antagonist Arquette, who's played by actor Michael Kelly. Stripe's Cocktail Bar references actor Malachi Kirby's character Stripe. And Ryman's tips its hat to actress Madeline Brewer's character Ryman, aka Hunter. The street outside Smithereens' office is called Scillane Street, an Easter egg to Victoria Scillane from the White Bear episode. Opposite the office is the Bandersnatch Theatre, a hat tip to the interactive Choose Your Own Adventure episode. And Smithereen was itself referenced in the Pearl Rittman ending to Bandersnatch, where a UKN news ticker stated that a Senate committee was grilling Bauer over Russian bots. This ticker also refers to real-life events in 2018, where the heads of social media companies testified before the US Senate about Russian interference in US elections and the fake accounts being created on these platforms. And although Billy Bauer, the head of Smithereen, isn't supposed to be based on any specific real-life person, Charlie Brooker, the creator of Black Mirror, told EW that he thought it was interesting that last year Jack Dorsey, the CEO of Twitter, had tweeted he'd gone on a 10-day silent retreat. Inside the Smithereen UK office is a huge screen packed with headlines and hashtags referencing numerous other Black Mirror episodes and moments. First up, there's a headline that Prime Minister Callow is meeting with EU negotiators, and on the hashtag wall there's some related trending topics such as hashtag oink oink Callow, referring to the national anthem episode where the PM Michael Callow was blackmailed into having sex with a pig. Related to that is a snout rage hashtag, which refers to the uncannily similar real-life allegation that the former British Prime Minister David Cameron placed a private part of his anatomy into the mouth of a dead pig during an initiation ceremony for an Oxford University dining society. Snout rage was one of the hashtags among others which trended on Twitter when the allegation became public. The Saito Gameu trending hashtags may refer to the company's release of Striking Vipers, or it could suggest a collaboration with Netflix, which was hinted at in the Pearl Rittman ending to Bandersnatch. Hashtag Ashley O Wembley obviously refers to Miley Cyrus's character Ashley O, who's probably playing a concert at Wembley at the time of this episode. And hashtag Sea of Tranquility reboot relates to that entertainment news announcement in the Rachel, Jack and Ashley 2 episode. Hashtag Tucker is also trending, which could have multiple meanings in the Black Mirror universe. There's Tucker's Bar from San Junipero, the software company Tuckersoft from Bandersnatch, and Tucker may also be a popular way of reading the acronym for TCK Systems. Hashtag St. Juniper's strike is another St. Juniper's reference, and the other two hashtags are Bargain Hunt and Gogglebox, which for any non-Brits watching this video are two real-life British reality TV shows. After Chris demands to speak to Billy Bauer, one of the Smithereen managers in London goes to call the US office, and as she scrolls through her phone, it reveals a huge list of other Black Mirror characters. A few I spotted are Bing from 15 Million Merits, Cooper from Playtest, Dudani from USS Callister, Greta from White Christmas, Hector from Shut Up and Dance, Lacey from Nosedive, Liam from The Entire History of You, and Nish from Black Museum. And there's a fun little meta Easter egg when the phone call is patched through and Smithereen's US HQ is revealed to be in Los Gatos, California, which is also the location of Netflix's headquarters. So did you spot any other interesting details, Easter eggs or connections in the new season of Black Mirror? And which was your favourite episode in season 5? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. For another shared universe video, tap left to learn exactly how Jordan Peele's Us and Get Out movies are connected, or tap right for another video you're sure to like. Thanks for watching and see you next time, yippee-ki-yay movie lovers!